Hope you're swell, hope you're wavy, hope you're gravy. I thought I'd read you 20 strange I'll read you 20 descriptions of strange animals. Let's get into it. The Playful jelly. The Playful jelly. This bouncing blob of fur looks like a cotton ball with a caffeine addiction, tumbling across fields and... By the way, I don't know if I'm going to read all 20 of them. We'll try. This bouncing blob of fur looks like a cotton ball with a caffeine addiction, tumbling across fields and giggling hysterically every time it lands. Farmers often mistake it for a runaway wig until it starts laughing at their confused faces, leaving a trail of shed fluff that clogs tractor engines. The snorkel-toed sloth. A sloth so laid back it grew flippers instead of claws. This creature spends its days napping underwater in lazy rivers. It floats with snorkel toes poking out, occasionally waking up to munch on soggy leaves before drifting back into a dream about never climbing trees again. Pogo pod wallaby. Pod. I say pod. Pogo pod wallaby. This kangaroo cousin swap hopping for spring-loaded paws that launch into the stratosphere. Once spotted photobombing a jetliner, it now spends its time boinging around the outback, startling emus who can't figure out why it won't just stay on the ground like a normal animal. Whistlebeak parrot. With a beak that doubles as a train whistle, this bird loves perching near parks and letting out ear-splitting toots that send picnickers diving for cover. It mimics everything from freight trains to foghorns, cackling as it watches sandwiches fly into the air in the chaos. Glitter grub, a worm that oozes sparkle like a living disco ball. This subterranean show-off leaves trails of shimmering slime that turned gardens into rave venues. Gardeners adore its flair until they realize the glitter sticks to everything: hands, shovels, even the cat who tried to eat it once. Sneezy panda. This bamboo-chomping bear has allergies so severe it sneezes itself into backflips, tumbling down hillsides in a black and white blur. Locals say you can hear it achooing from miles away, followed by the crash of it knocking over its own lunch in the process. Waffle-winged bat. Flying only at dawn, this bat's wings smell like a breakfast buffet, dripping syrup as it flies to the sky. It roosts in diners, nibbling on leftover pancakes, and locals swear it once tried to trade a waffle chunk for a coffee refill. Squinting mole. Blind as a bat, but too stubborn for glasses, this mole digs tunnels that twist into abstract sculptures. Think Picasso meets a subway map. It pops up in random yards, squints at the sunlight, then burrows back down, muttering about how the world's too bright anyway. Bloopfish. A rotund fish with cheeks like airbags. It swims lazily until it burps bubbles so loud they ripple the ocean's surface. Sharks steer clear after one got spooked mid-hunt, and sailors claim its bloops are the real reason behind mysterious sea sounds. Prickly puffball. Part hedgehog, part hot air balloon. This shy critter puffs up when flustered, floating off with its spine sticking out like a prickly piñata. It's been spotted drifting over forests, squeaking apologies as it bumps into treetops. Shadowfin dolphin. This dolphin never shuts up, squeaking gossip about who's dating in the reef and who stole whose clams. Swimmers hear it chattering underwater, and marine biologists swear it once narrated an entire soap opera during a research dive. Velcro viper. A snake with scales that stick like industrial Velcro. It slithers into trouble by attaching to rugs, curtains, and once a ceiling fan, where it spun for hours hissing in dismay. Pet stores refused to stock it after it glued itself to the manager's sweater. Hopscotch hare. This rabbit insists on moving only in numbered hops, sketching invisible hopscotch grids across meadows. Predators give up chasing it because it pauses mid-escape to argue about whether it landed on a double square, leaving everyone baffled. Gargle goat, a mountain goat that loves soaking in streams. It bleeds underwater and spits bubbles like a furry jacuzzi jet. Hikers hear its gurgly songs echoing through canyons, and it's been known to splash anyone who interrupts its spa time with a well-aimed hoof. Twirl-tailed squirrel, with a tail that spins like a propeller. This squirrel helicopters between branches, often landing dizzy and disoriented. It's been caught twirling into bird nests, chittering apologies as it stumbles away with feathers stuck to its fur. Grumblefinch, a tiny bird with the voice of a cranky grandpa. It perches on twigs and grumbles about rain, wind, or the lack of decent worms. Neighbors say its muttering wakes them up, complaining about kids these days, even though it's only talking to sparrows. Jelly-knees giraffe. This wobbly giant teeters on legs like overcooked noodles, its long neck swaying as it fights gravity daily. It munches treetops with a surprised look, as if it can't believe it's still upright, and calves follow it around giggling at its stumbles. Snoozle shark, a predator that hunts in its sleep. This shark swims with eyes closed, snoring louder than a foghorn. Fish scatter when they hear its nasal rumbles, and divers report it once snoozed through a shipwreck, dreaming of mackerel. Ploppopotamus, a hippo that treats every water entry like an Olympic event, belly flopping with such force it sends waves crashing over riverbanks. Fishermen curse its enthusiasm as it soaks their gear, grinning with a mouthful of mud afterward. Bouncy beak owl. This owl hoots while bouncing like a feathered Super Bowl, hunting mice by ricocheting off trees. Its chaotic flights ended with it plopping onto branches, wide-eyed and hooting triumphantly, even if it misses. Even if it misses every target. Yeah, I'm pretty certain these are made up. These are just made up. But anyway, hope you enjoy that. Hope you're... Maybe you're asleep. Who knows? There's a chance that actually puts you to sleep. Hopefully it did. Thanks for watching.